Good morning and welcome to Real Talk with Tamara. As you guys come into the room, please hit the like button. Also, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. I hope that you guys are doing okay on this afternoon. I know that I am. I decided to get a video in. As I said, I wanted to start incorporating everything. I see other topics that are very interesting, and then I'm working on some other stuff to bring to you all also. As well as y'all know, we talk about the Young Dogs case over here, and when there are updates, and even when there are not updates, we'll talk about the Young Dogs case, okay? Because I know a lot of you all love to keep his name alive, and I do too, right? But today I wanted to talk about Dalai Lama, okay? I hope I'm saying this name right. And from what I can see, he's some type of priest or something. I don't know. In India, I don't think he's a priest, but he's some kind of religious person of some sort in India. Okay. And he's under attack for what he asked a child. They said the child asked him for a hug, and I'm going to show that video. And, you know, he asked the child to suck his tongue. I absolutely think that it was inappropriate, but it's amazing to me how how people try and protect some, you know. Um I think about R. Kelly and what R. Kelly did to children. He should be in jail, you know. But R. Kelly had a lot of enablers around him, the very same people that was able to, I'm sure he already had a sickness, as a lot of these men in Hollywood do. But he was only brought to justice when he started asking about his money, right? There are more people in Hollywood that are way more sadistic than R. Kelly could ever be, right? Way more sadistic. And so what they do is they start to put this stuff on TV. And this is a prime example of the double standards. And they will use the Black community because we are the biggest supporters of especially of R&B, because that's kind of our culture. That's, rap and things of that nature. When they want to annihilate, when they want to sacrifice or whatever, someone, and not to say that they don't deserve it, but then they'll turn around, somebody else will do the same thing, and they'll flip it in the media and make us think, oh, it's okay, i.e., um, um, Elvis Presley. Elvis Presley married a 14-year-old girl, but they still label him the king, right? The king of rock and roll. He lived right down the street, okay, from where I grew up at, okay, with his 14-year-old bride while he was 25 years old. And he is still labeled a king even in death. R. Kelly is in jail for the same thing that R. Kelly did. And it's amazing to me how the media is trying to say that we're going too hard on this priest. You see what I'm talking about? Y'all see the power of the media and what they do. But the thing about it is, some of us, that's the reason why I say we have to get wise. But I want to play, okay, this, what they're saying about this priest, child. We're gonna play this.
Asked this boy to. It started with a hug, but then the 87-year-old Dalai Lama asked this boy to kiss him on the lips and then suck his tongue. The video was taken in February in India, but it only surfaced recently and touched off a social media controversy.
Why is he making this kid kiss him on the lips? And why are people clapping?
If that was anyone else, if that was just a general member of the public, not some icon, you'd get nicked for that, wouldn't you?
In a statement, the spiritual leader's team says, His Holiness often teases people he meets in an innocent and playful way, even in public and before cameras. He regrets the incident. Still, child advocates have concerns.
That's not the language they use even when they do it playfully with their parents or relatives or friends. So it's very evidently something which hits you on the face, and you're like, why and what has happened in this video?
Here in Toronto's Little Tibet, reaction couldn't be more different. Many in the community feel the outrage is overblown, and this all amounts to a cultural misunderstanding.
He's like a funny. He's like a funny. The Dalai Lama is always like doing the funny things.
I mean, do you think it's a mistake?
It's not a mistake. He was fun with the kids.
Is it appropriate for an 87-year-old man to ask a minor to suck on his tongue?
That's a very bad question. If you look at Buddhist style,
Mhm.
he's sending an indirect message in a playful way, basically saying that don't abuse sexually, especially of children.
In traditional Tibetan culture, sticking out one's tongue is sometimes used as a greeting. You think it was kind of a cultural misunderstanding?
Oh yeah, 100%.
This is not the first controversy for the Dalai Lama. He's made contentious comments before, including one seen as sexist. Still, he has led Tibetan Buddhists for more than 80 years, much of that time in exile, and is yet to reveal any succession plans.
Do we got a wife or something somewhere? Because see, the same. It seemed like to me certain situations like this kind of happen with the Catholic priest. They. I know at one time they were not allowing the Catholic priests to marry women. I don't believe that that's something God would have wanted. And so because they couldn't marry women, they was hard on the underage boys. We see a lot of that, and they cover that up in the Catholic Church. They still do. They cover that up in the Catholic Church. When a lot of those priests need to be dealt with. Instead, what they'll do is they'll start moving those priests around. And now we basically don't hear about it in the media anymore because the Catholic Church got billions now, one of the most powerful churches there are. So I'm sure they're buying the main medias out at this point. So we don't even hear about, uh, you know, the M word, what I'm saying, in the church, in the Catholic Church anymore. We know it's still going on, right? But this is what they do. They sacrifice and hang R. Kelly, and we as Black people allow it because we're so happy to see another Black man go down. Now, another Black person. Now, let me just say this. R. Kelly deserved it. Okay? But they wait until R. Kelly had those accusations when Aaliyah was alive. But as long as he was making, and the Catholic Church is all a part of. If you see some of these celebrities, they're all a part of, affiliated with the Catholic Church. So they was it was okay because they all do it to these children, right? Which is evil. As long as R. Kelly couldn't read and wasn't trying to read, and they was able to throw him a bone, and they was telling them he was already sick in the brain, and they was, hooking him on or showing him and telling him and giving him access to even more situations. If y'all only knew what they did to kids in Hollywood, okay, and that's because they're affiliated with that Catholic church. And I'm not saying everybody in the Catholic Church is evil like that, but definitely around in Hollywood, and I know a lot of people get to talking about, when you're talking about the Jewish community, all Jewish people are not evil, just like all Black people are not evil. But there is a certain religion as it relates to Hollywood that dominates this stuff, right? And hey, anyways, this priest ain't whatever he is. He from out of India. He ain't no better. Now, that was absolutely inappropriate to ask a child, first of all, to kiss him on the lip. I'm sure the child looks up to him because he's seen his family hold this man in high regards in India. And then to lick it, to tell him to kiss me on my lip, that's a damn shame before God. I wish a nigga would. Okay? Had it ever asked. I'm gonna tell y'all something about me, and I don't mean no harm. My kids' daddies weren't allowed to kiss my babies on the lip. Okay. First of all, I don't know what I don't know what they had been doing with their lips. Okay, that's number one. Because see, I had dated them, so I knew they were whores. They couldn't kiss mine on the lip because I didn't let them kiss me on the lip after a certain time. Okay, and then okay, and I'm not saying I'm damn that whatever. I didn't allow people to kiss my kids, not just their daddies, but not even relatives. I didn't let folks kiss my babies in the mouth. And I wish a nigga would kiss my grandbaby in the mouth. My daughter does not even kiss her baby in the mouth because of what I instilled in them. They know better than to kiss their baby in the mouth. And it's weird because I love babies so much. I have to catch myself even when I see little chubby little babies out with hanging cheeks or something, or babies in the family or something like that. The first thing you do when you pick up a baby, you'll kiss them on the cheek. I have to catch myself sometimes because I'll hug a baby and squeeze them in a minute because I love children so much. Even like bigger kids, 2 and 3 years old, I'll coddle them and hug them and rub them and rub their faces and stuff. But the first thing that like I guess a sane person will do with a child is you'll kiss them on the cheek in a minute. You'll say, "Ooh, that sugar's so good." But kissing them in the mouth, even a lot of people know better. You don't kiss nobody's child in the mouth. Hell, you don't kiss babies in the mouth. And this man told the little boy, "Suck my tongue." You see how he pulled back? The little boy knew better. He knew better. He pulled back. You see how he kind of pulled back from him. He knew better. It was nothing funny about him telling the child to suck my tongue. And the thing about it is, because of who he is, you got people that's trying to uphold what he did and then put it on the Americans. Oh, everything's so sexualized in America. That everybody know right from wrong. You don't kiss nobody. See, that's what's going on. They hurt he was a little boy, and ain't no telling how, I just think something is wrong is going on. Okay, do it got a wife? He probably, they probably don't even allow him to be married. So a lot of this stuff is practice, and it kind of came out right. Okay. Okay, so now they're trying to justify it by on Twitter. There says, sadly, everything in the modern Western world is too hypersexualized. The Dalai Lama jokingly made a kissing face to greet his friend Desmond Tutu. So they went and got a black man. Okay. They went and got a black man. Okay. Only those with a severe case of porn brain. Because see this, now what they're trying to do is fix this up. They are trying to defend a possible pedophile. I got to put it out there. Lord, I was trying not to say it, but I have to call a damn spade a spade. I don't care what his race, religion, or creed is. He know damn well he shouldn't even be asking his damn grandkids if he got a wife and a lineage to suck his damn tongue. Okay? This is the type of stuff, y'all, that goes on and what they're doing to our children. What they're doing to our children. Hold on one second. There is no justification for this. And the thing about it is the media would not. See, the thing about the media is they'll black out what they don't want you to know. So they're starting to put more stuff in the media of people defending him because they're trying to flip this. When they know damn well that's wrong. If what he's doing is right, then R. Kelly shouldn't be locked up. We see that there are double standards when every pedophile should be handled the same, just like R. Kelly's in jail. Elvis Presley should have had his ass in jail for marrying Priscilla when she was 14 and he was 25. Now they calls him the king. Okay, he still make billions of dollars. A whole lot of these other folks ought to be in jail, and the enablers that enable R. Kelly to do this ought to be in jail. Instead, they put him in jail and sacrifice him, crucify him to the media when he started asking about what his damn money at. Okay. And unfortunately, Black people are so happy when we start crucifying other Black people, especially if they feel like they got some money. Because see, all you got to do in the Black community to drive a lot of our other folks crazy is to have mild success. We see what's happening on YouTube, how they set folks up to be killed. Because just if you look like you're going to have some success, okay? We see what happens, okay? But I think that it is a shame before God what is going on, okay, you guys? It's a shame before God, okay? What he did was not right. There is nothing right about what he did. And I do believe that it is some stuff going on that, hey, I do believe that it is some stuff going on with children. He was too comfortable doing that, and it's not right. Okay. But anyways, you guys, I want you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. Okay. If you would like to support the channel, you can definitely support the channel via Cash App. Okay. I'll speak with you guys later.